Listen. That heavy, rhythmic rumbling you hear outside your window at 6 a.m.? Most people see a garbage truck and look away to avoid the stench. But don't let that grimy appearance fool you. A closer look reveals a complex dance of valves, levers, and massive steel plates working in perfect synchronicity. If these machines stopped working for just 48 hours, modern civilization would truly begin to suffocate. Today, we'll ignore the smell and explore the fascinating origins and hidden mechanisms of the machine that cleans the world with each crushing blow. Have you ever stopped to wonder how garbage trucks work? How can a single truck collect garbage from hundreds of households without overflowing in the middle of the morning? How can it swallow a huge sofa or a pile of wooden crates in seconds, making them seem to vanish into thin air? The truth is, that truck isn't just a mobile garbage container. It's a high-pressure compression laboratory. Behind that dusty exterior lies a series of sophisticated levers and steel plates designed to defy all volume limits. While they all share a common goal, garbage trucks are far from a one-size-fits-all solution. In the world of waste management, form strictly follows function. First is the rear loader. It requires human hands, where workers directly throw garbage bags into the rear compartment, a manual and labor-intensive process. Next is the front loader, equipped with massive steel arms, which lifts large trash bins out of the cabin in an impressive mechanical arc, emptying tons of trash in a split second. Finally, the side loader represents the pinnacle of efficiency. Using a retractable robotic arm, it reaches out like a predator, snatching up trash bins and retrieving them, all controlled by a single person from inside the cabin. If the engine is the heart of the vehicle, then the hydraulic system is its invincible muscles. To lift a 2-ton trash can or crush a discarded refrigerator, you need more than just pure horsepower. You need precision and immense pressure. Think of the hydraulic system as a giant lever filled with fluid. Inside the vehicle, a specialized pump pushes high-pressure oil through a network of steel pipes and flexible hoses to the various cylinders. Because fluid is incompressible, every ounce of pressure applied at one end is instantly transmitted to the other. It's like an invisible hand, silent but possessing the strength of hundreds of men. When the driver lightly turns a lever, that fluid force pushes the massive steel pistons outward, allowing the vehicle to lift heavy trash cans as easily as you lift a cup of coffee. There are no giant grinding gears or clanking chains. There was only the steady, gentle hissing of the liquid. This simple scientific principle allowed a single vehicle to handle heavy objects that would normally require a construction crane. But loading the waste into the container was only the beginning. What happened next was where the real engineering magic began. Once the trash is dumped into the hopper, the real magic begins. This is where we encounter the compacting unit. It doesn't just sit there, it moves in a powerful sweeping motion. Operated by the hydraulic cylinders we've discussed, this compacting blade descends and pulls the entire pile of loose trash deep into the vehicle's body. Imagine it like a garbage compactor with industrial power. Instead of just holding the trash, it relentlessly crushes it into the existing pile with tremendous compressive force. It's like trying to cram a week's worth of clothes into a small suitcase. The result is an incredible increase in efficiency. A typical garbage truck can compact trash at a ratio of 5:1 or even higher. This means it can carry 5 times its normal physical volume. Without this continuous crushing process, the truck would be full after visiting just a few houses. But with the compactor running, it can serve an entire neighborhood before reaching its limit. This hidden process is what keeps garbage collection running smoothly. However, it also raises another interesting question. How can the system perform all of this continuously without stopping or getting stuck? The true genius of a modern garbage truck lies in its multitasking capabilities. It doesn't just stop to work, it works to keep moving. This is called pack-on-the-go technology. While the driver is already moving toward the next house, the hydraulic compactor at the back is busy crushing the waste from the previous house. This seamless intermingling saves precious seconds at each stop, adding up to hours of work across the entire city. For modern side loaders, this efficiency reaches its peak. In many suburban areas of America, the era of three-person teams tailgating garbage trucks is fading. Now, a single operator sits in an air-conditioned cabin, using a lever to control the robotic arm with surgical precision. It's a dance of sensors and steel, allowing one person to accomplish a job that previously required a team. But don't mistake this for a mere mechanical marvel. It's a masterpiece of logistics. Every turn and every stop is part of a GPS-optimized route, designed to minimize fuel consumption and maximize collection. This is no longer simply a truck. It's a sophisticated mobile junction in a vast urban network. However efficient the system may be, every journey ultimately leads to a destination. Modern garbage trucks are evolving to become far more than mere compactors. Today, many of these vehicles are masters of dual stream, possessing separate internal compartments that allow for the simultaneous collection of regular and recyclable waste. Imagine a single vehicle with two separate stomachs, each operating independently to keep paper and plastic separate from household waste. This clever design not only saves space, it also cuts fuel costs and halves the number of vehicles needed on the streets, making urban ecosystems a little easier to breathe. But the real revolution is happening in the machine's brain. We are moving towards a future where smart trucks use AI-powered cameras to identify mixed recyclable waste in real time, or even operate entirely through remote automation. In some cities, all-electric vehicles, operating as quietly as a whisper, have begun to replace the roaring diesel giants of the past. These aren't just minor upgrades. They represent a fundamental shift in how we manage the physical footprint of civilization. Looking back at the whole process, from the first hydraulic screech at dawn to the high-tech sorting at the processing plant, you'll notice something most people often overlook. We often overlook things that are functioning perfectly. We only notice lights when they flash and water when it stops flowing. But we rarely notice garbage trucks because they simply work. They are the silent guardians of public health and the invisible architects of clean streets. From specialized pistons to automated robotic arms, these machines are the heavy heartbeat of the city. They represent the silent victory of technology over the enormous wave of waste we ourselves create. So when that truck disappears around the corner, remember, it's not just collecting trash, it's operating a complex and vital system, keeping our modern world from being buried by itself. And that's how a garbage truck really works. If you found this deep dive into the hidden world of waste management fascinating, consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps us continue exploring the secret origins and complex mechanics of the everyday things we often take for granted. Do you have a neighborhood garbage truck story? Or is there another ordinary machine you've always wondered about? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one of them.